The primary reason that I'm recording this healing today is for a group that I'm part of run by Sarah Petrucelli. The group was originally called Astral Mastery when I joined it. It is currently Glow Up Grimoire. We have a weekly healing session that we do as a group. I'm making this public because I think this is something that a lot of people will be able to benefit from. I'm going to be using two attunements for this. One of them is my Gift of Erebus attunement. The other one is something that was given to me by Redfire Raven. If you don't recognize that name, I got my feet wet making videos by sitting down for a couple of conversations with her. Those are the first two videos in this channel. So this attunement was gifted to her by Nyx, and then she passed it on to me. What I've realized very recently is that this attunement has properties that will help mend wounds related to toxic feminine archetypes. And so, what I mean by that is if you're a woman, if you have been in a situation where you're dealing with a hypercritical mother or a mother that's in competition with you, or you have dealt with backstabbing coworkers that act very nice to your face, but then talk down about you when they're speaking to the boss, when they're speaking to HR, and otherwise try to prevent you from getting any further in your career or making more friends and allies in the workplace. So you're in the kind of situation where you think everything's cool, you think you guys are friends, but all of a sudden everybody is turning a cold shoulder towards you, and you can't figure out why. Um, if you've ever been in a position where you've got a really good relationship, but your friends gas you up to the point that they convince you to break it off because they secretly can't stand to see you happy. Or alternatively, you are in a terrible situation. You are dealing with someone who gaslights, undermines you, etc., and they convince you to stay way longer than any actual friend would. Uh, there's a there's a whole list of examples beyond that. I think with that, you'll know if this is for you. And this is not gender specific. So if you are a man who has dealt with a girlfriend who either was diagnosed BPD or that you strongly suspect had BPD and they tried to destroy your life after you broke up, like the dudes out there, I don't think that I need to go at length into what kind of wounds you might be dealing with. You'll know right away whether or not that you can benefit from this. And all of the different toxic feminine archetypes apply here in the ways that are specific to men. Now, this is going to be one where if you feel like you need it multiple times, by all means come back to it. This is a free healing. The only thing that I ask from you is that you type accept down in the comments because leaving comments and leaving a like helps me in the algorithm. And of course, if you want to leave tips or anything like that, I greatly appreciate it. As always, you can find my link tree, my website, my services, all of that down in the description. And if you want to leave a tip, the PayPal link is going to be in my link tree at the bottom. And this is going to be a silent channeling. I will channel for as long as I feel the energy's flowing. And when it stops, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to conclude the video there. And upon rewatches, again, you don't have to comment again. You don't have to do anything else again. Just play it from the point where I start channeling. You don't need to listen to this explanation more than once unless there's something that caught your attention. And I will also leave a link to Redfire Raven's YouTube channel. Please feel free to go and check her out if you're looking for another practitioner that knows her stuff and that offers unique things that you're not going to find everywhere that I think are extremely helpful, especially toward people who have an orientation toward mixing healing and magic. So with that, I'm going to get centered and I'm going to get started. And specifically, the way that these attunements are going to work is that I'm going to draw the energy of the gift of Erebus. I'm going to envision essentially a black hole or a portal that I'm going to channel the aquamarine energy through. And I'm going to try and tune this so that it is exactly as much as you, the recipient, are able to handle. Now, when I work with the gift of Erebus, it tends to be on the more intense side of the different energies that I channel. So if you are particularly sensitive, the first time you watch this, try to have it somewhere that you can quickly hit the pause button if you need to and trust that you got what you needed. Otherwise, just relax and let it play.